Here we go.
Like I told y'all, here we go. It
Yeah,
is
yep.
Thursday night. Just got finished watching Wakanda Forever, and boy, I'm telling you, ooh,
I feel you.
I'm telling you. Um, all I gotta say is, man, I ain't, I'm a. First of all, I liked it. Well, okay, let me be so rude. How y'all doing, fellas? Was your
Feeling
Doing
theater
good,
good,
packed?
man.
man. Feeling good. I feel like you, man.
Was your theaters packed?
We had a good
Um,
number. We had a good number here.
I had a good number, but I went at 5. I know the later movies were packed, right? Because it's
I
Thursday, so people. But the later ones were packed. I couldn't get into
Yeah,
those.
yeah,
I went at
yeah.
6:30, and there probably was 50 to 60 people in there, but they were all chocolate. No, like wow.
Nah, there was some
Families,
diversity in mine. There was some diversity.
families came in. Families came together. Couples. Me and my boy, we went. And man, I'm telling you, you couldn't hear nothing the whole time. Now, no one, they didn't applaud or anything like that. There wasn't no like old shit moments, but you
Hmm.
could tell, man, they were into the movie. Like,
Right.
sometimes you always have somebody that's always like a heckler or something, or talking movie. It wasn't none of that, man. It wasn't
No,
none of
no,
that.
we didn't have that at our theater either. I mean,
Whoa,
there were a lot
I,
of people who were invested
I'm about to
in
do
this
some
movie.
stupid stuff. Let me go ahead and get this
as
started.
soon, as soon as I walked into my theater, there was a black kid there. And he was like, "Hey, what's up?" And then put his hands together and said, "Wakanda forever." I was like, "Yeah, Wakanda forever."
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
you know.
Um, we'll
So
speak to people in the chat. Drop Shot, what's up? DQ, what's up? Guy Scar, what's up? Mm, please share this. Let me see if I
Yeah,
can get.
definitely share this. Let your people
absolutely.
know.
And while you're doing that, I'm gonna say something. I waited for the stream. I didn't even tell you guys in the backstage,
Okay.
Oh,
but um, I think they made the right choice by not recasting Chadwick Boseman.
What? Ah,
Uh,
I can't
as
believe it.
soon as I seen the opening, right, I was like, okay, if they had recast him, it just wouldn't have felt the same. So I was like, okay, they
I
made the right
definitely
choice by not
agree.
recasting.
I definitely agree. I
I
definitely
think this
agree.
movie
That
need to be put
opening
in
was
place. Then the next one they probably can recast, and
Hmm.
we can't get into it now. But I'm telling you, I was that first opening scene, man. I ain't gonna lie, I started tearing up, man. I was like,
yeah. I
man,
mean, I the as a lot of you guys know, there's Marvel does something in the beginning of the movies, and what happened, what they did, I was amazed what happened in the
yeah.
theater.
Hmm.
I oh
I wasn't even
Yeah.
expecting that beginning. I wasn't. I
no,
didn't
I
know
wasn't
what to.
either.
But I can tell you after watching this movie, it feels like pressure
Hmm.
or weight has been lifted because I was like, man, I want this movie to be fantastic. And hearing some motherfuckers talking all this kind of crazy stuff and saying all this, ugh. But now
It
I can say,
it
man,
was
this,
really good, man. I am not gonna
yes,
lie.
No, it was
It
yeah,
it
was
was good.
really good.
It was good.
I'm telling you,
I think that the thing was missing in Phase 4 is
yeah, this is by
yep,
far the
yeah,
best movie of Phase 4,
yep, yep,
hands down.
yeah.
You don't think it's
Oh,
better? You don't
yeah,
think it's
okay,
better
I know what you're
than
thinking of. I know what you're
Multiverse of
thinking of.
Madness? You think Multiverse of Madness is better than this?
No, he's thinking
I
of
do.
Spider-Man: No Way Home.
I still think Spider-Man: No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness are
Uh,
better. Yeah,
I
I do.
know. I might can give you Spider Man, but I can't give you Multiverse of Madness. No.
Yeah, I'll take that because for me, I think there was some dragging parts. You know what I mean? And that
Yes,
was an issue for me. There
yes,
was a little bit of dragging parts.
yes.
It was slowed down a bit, and I was
The
just like,
pacing
okay,
was really kind
yeah,
of hitting me a little bit
I
here and
think
there.
yeah,
the slow down parts though was when a certain character was like breaking down, and the way they did it, I thought was smart because
Hmm.
compared to the comic books, I was like, how are they going to explain this, and how are
Right.
they going to do this, this, and this, and how are they going to do this and this, and then to me it was like secrets. There's one part that I thought was a little. I was like, I don't know about that. But like Anzo said, man, this is a really good movie. To me,
Mhm.
it tightens up Phase 4. Phase 4
Yeah.
ended on a good note.
Yes,
Absolutely,
definitely.
100%.
I agree. I agree
I
with
hope
that.
I hope this movie does good. I think they did a really good job of it. I think they honored Chadwick Boseman pretty well in this
Yeah,
movie. They're really
I
good.
think
You
they
know what I
did
mean?
They
too.
did. They
They
did.
did
They
too.
did. I mean, it's
And
just amazing what they did. I mean, props to Ryan Coogler for sure with the direction and the script.
I'm
hmm
gonna tell you,
that's
man. I thought
yeah. Go ahead.
Angela Bassett. I'm sorry, Angela Bassett
Oh, the
and what name? Shanita White, whatever. Girl
Latita
name,
hmm
White.
Latita White.
Yeah,
Latino
yeah.
They killed it, man.
facts.
I thought
Dude,
they
they
killed
was
Absolutely,
fire, straight. You
absolutely.
know, I know somebody thought it should. I know some people say it should get best picture. I ain't worried about that, but Lord, man, you get
it. Hey,
an Angela Bassett nomination for
Her
this.
perf-
I will be
her
happy.
perf- her performance was amazing. Just that opening scene where she's like talking to
uh-huh.
American
Oh
Senate
yeah,
and shit.
And
yep,
Yo,
yep,
that
yep,
she checked that
yep,
one country.
yep.
yo,
I knew who it was. Hey, I'm
yo,
telling you,
that was
man.
fire. I was
Yeah.
invested from that moment. I was like, okay, this is what we're doing. All right. Made a strong black queen, man. I was like, yes, let's do that,
And
you know?
she showed it too. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
was very impressed. Angela Bassett's performance in this movie was very impressive. I mean,
Shifty.
she
100%.
didn't do that much in the last movie.
Yeah. Shifty, I
hmm
would definitely answer that. In the spoiler section, I'm gonna definitely answer that for you, sir.
What did
Absolutely.
Shifty say? Where
And
he
Shifty
at? Where he at?
said, first question for the spoiler segment. In 14 minutes, is Doom or Storm in this? We will answer that. That
We'll
will be the
answer that
first question
question.
we
Yeah,
answer.
we'll answer that
absolutely.
one.
And I think, like I said, if they had recast T'Challa, it would have felt different. Also,
Mhm.
Angela Bassett had more to do in this
Yep.
movie, right? And that
Yes,
was a
Yes,
big
she
definitely,
thing
did.
too, you know.
definitely.
And
And I
Namor, he killed it too.
yeah,
Yeah, my boy. Yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
At
I
first, I was
definitely
like,
agree.
I don't know. And I'm gonna tell you right now, and this is for Guy Scar. Dad bod, it looked different in here. It didn't like no dad bod. That sucker, that mother was hell, boy. When he started doing his thing,
hmm
he was hell. He was hell.
Yeah, that's what I was
Um,
saying. Like, I think a lot of the characters brought it. Oh, Walking Dead Michonne, she killed it as well.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Lupita killed
definitely.
it as well too. You know, I
Yeah.
But didn't
think
that
they
other
all
woman did she look funny looking?
a little bit,
I was
a
like,
little bit,
you don't look human, quite human.
a little bit. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, she
Yeah, I
looked
was
kind of
like,
weird,
what?
but that's body shaming, Danny. We can't say that.
I'm not
Hey,
body shaming.
easy now,
I'm
easy
not
now.
saying. I'm just saying she. Hey, she was fit. She wasn't. Not, I'm just saying her features just look a
Yeah, yeah.
little funny to me. Is what I'm saying.
hmm
I'm not trying to body shame her. I'm just saying.
No.
Ugh. But I'm telling you, I agree with Gus. Well, the opening crawl.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, the
Oh yeah,
opening
yeah.
crawl,
Ooh boy.
My
and
brother's
that's
like
what I'm
sick in
saying.
this.
The
Yeah, right.
the
I'm
minute I
sorry.
seen that crawl, oh, no, it's okay, my bad. I was just saying the minute I seen that crawl, I was like, yeah, they made the right choice by not recasting right away.
Yeah.
They made it. It wouldn't have
Yeah,
felt
my
right.
brother was tearing up, and my brother's like in the 60s. So I'm sitting there like, "Are you crying?" No. Yeah, huh. I see that tear on your side. Whatever.
You say I wonder what he's going to say because I'm not hearing good things. What are you not hearing?
Well, I seen that there's a stream going on and it said it was a snore fest, and I'm like,
Oh yeah,
no,
I found that. I saw it.
I kind of disagree with that. I don't think
Who
it
was
was a
that?
snore
Geeks and
fest.
Games or something shit like that?
Nah, nah,
It's some
nah.
crazy. I don't know. It's some crazy. I never seen it before. It just popped up for some reason. I was like, whatever.
I'll put it in the private chat. I don't want to say it on here.
I got you.
You know.
But
But
I definitely disagree about it being a snore fest.
I do too. It starts off fire. You know what I mean? It starts off fire. Like I said, there's a
Oh
little, but
jeez.
you got to get the story right. You got to get certain things. You got to feel the emotion of the character. So I understood it. I was just like, there were some things I think that they could have just like they could have cut out. You know what I mean? It could
That's
have been
true.
2
And
hours and 30
but
minutes.
the stakes, what was going on after T'Challa died, I that was dope. I
Mm-hmm.
definitely loved that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It makes
and
sense.
that's what
I
made Al
enjoyed it.
and you and Andrew Bassett came up there. I was like, I see what y'all trying to do. It ain't gonna happen.
Right. Right. Mabako, he wasn't in it a lot, but I thought when he was in it, he was
Yeah,
good.
Oh
he
yeah,
stole the scenes.
Yeah, he was good.
he was the little bit of the comic relief sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said
You
some
know
stuff. I'm
what?
like,
You know what, though, Danny? Sorry, G
Uh-huh.
Major. When
yeah, go
he
ahead.
did the grunting, I was like, "Fuck."
Yep. I thought the same thing. I was like, hell.
I was like, "Fuck." That video that we did on the OOC came to mind right away, and I was like,
Yeah, I was
and
like,
then he did the pounding his chest,
yeah.
and I was like, "Oh man, you could have left that out."
What up, Zod?
What up,
Yeah.
Zod? How you doing?
Hey,
I
Zod gave it, oh, I can't believe it because he didn't like the first one at all. He gave it a 9 out of 10. That
oh
is
really?
shocking. That is shocking because Zod did not like
I
the
could
first
say
one at
this:
all.
the CGI was way better in
Yes,
this
they
Oh,
one.
spent.
absolutely.
Yes,
Way better.
everything was clear. You ain't had to
Yeah,
squint. Be like, what is that? It was cool.
But they had to. They couldn't fuck up the CGI, especially after the first one made almost $2 billion, right?
Yeah,
And then
right.
you're gonna make the second one and still have messy CGI. No, you can't do
Yeah,
that
you
with this
ain't be
movie.
having that shit.
yeah,
Mhm. I
yeah.
really hope it gets close. I hope it hits a billion. I hope it does.
I hope it does too.
Because
I think as well.
I think it'll
I'm
get
just scared of
close.
Avatar. Did they show like 30 damn trailers for upcoming movies? Oh my
for
god.
you, I didn't get a lot.
Oh my god. The first one was Mario Brothers.
I got the
And we
Mario
got
Brothers.
Right.
I got Avatar.
we got Avatar, we got Quantum Mania,
Yes, I
and we
got that
got
one
some
too.
other
John,
coming.
we had John Wick 4.
I didn't see John Wick.
No, I didn't
Oh,
get
they didn't
John
show
Wick
you
either.
John Wick 4?
Man, they
Oh,
must have
really?
show
Mm-mm.
about 10 different. I was like, how long this gonna take? And then I thought we're doing the shows every 30 minutes. So I didn't get home to 5:30. That's why I catch 6 o'clock show. Get there. Girl said, yeah, it was 6 o'clock show. And I'm looking at the thing. I'm saying, I don't see no 6 o'clock show. I see a 6:30 show. She said, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's 6 o'clock show. Then I said, okay. Then I called my boy and said, well, I can't get that 6. I said, well, I'm going to go in, bro. I'm sorry. And she said, well, I'm sorry, sir. We don't have a 6 o'clock show. We get a 6:30. I want.
What?
So I called my boy and
You're
said,
like,
yeah, come on, man. It ain't waiting to
That's
6:30.
when you text me because I said like hour in. I'm like, wait a minute. You thought your show started at 6. I'm sitting like, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
I plan on going at 4:30. That was the first show today. But
Right.
then the shit hit the fan at my job today, and I was like, F. So I didn't leave my office until 5 o'clock, and it takes me
Right.
30 minutes to get home. So I did the Batman change, and it takes about 20 minutes to get to the theater from my house. And I was gonna get there right there at 6 o'clock, but that didn't happen. It's like 6:30. So I was like, shit. So I called my boy, and he says, "Yeah, I'll be there." And 6:30, but shit. And they start about 10 minutes to 7 because I'm saying, they show like fucking 30 damn. Then you get this thing where they show like old movies. Like they
Uh-huh.
showing a bunch of
mm-hmm.
Christmas movies. They showing the dates. They're gonna be like, man, I don't care about no damn Christmas movie. I'm like, shit, man, get to the movie.
Will it make
So
a billion? I don't know. I hope it does. The runtime is pretty long. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That's the only thing
2:47.
that bugs me.
I
That
think
the
they had it
pacing
in
bugs
my
me.
theater about four screens.
Uh-huh.
But
Oh yeah,
tomorrow, I look at tomorrow, they're starting at 12 o'clock, and every 30
yeah,
minutes they're running a movie.
yeah,
So
yeah. It's gonna do good. It's gonna do well. I
yeah,
promise you. Its weekend box office will
it's
most
gonna
likely
smash.
double Black Adam's
Like that.
weekend
Oh
box
yeah.
office. Double it for
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
I'm gonna even
You
go out
know.
there and say 300 million first opening weekend.
I hope
That's gonna
so.
be the guess.
I really hope so. I really hope people go out and see this movie. I think
Yeah.
it's really good. And you know me, I was Hey man, I was on Chill's side for the longest. Me and Chill were on that. Yeah, recast the child. They needed to recast him, and then after
I
watching
still
it, I'm like,
Chill sent me today and like, let me see what he read. He sent me. And I was like,
What he say?
I'm questioning your Marvel sense. What the hell are you talking about? He said it's on. I did a stream today.
someone asked if it's banned in China. It might be.
Oh yeah,
I
you know,
wouldn't doubt it.
you
They
know
didn't
it's
like
gonna,
the they didn't like the
Well,
you know it's
first
gonna
one.
be banned there.
well, it's of course it's bunch of black people, right? And two, they do have the little,
Spiff with
they have
us. Yeah, I know.
the little
Yeah.
gay thing in there, right? So
Ooh.
China, them, they don't like that. Even though it's not like people are complaining about it, right, and acting like it was going to be
No,
this big
I
story
didn't,
and shit.
I saw it.
It
I
was
mean, it was
a
nothing. It
whole
was
2 seconds,
nothing.
Yeah,
a
yeah, a
whole
whole
two
two
seconds,
seconds. Yeah, yeah, that's it.
It
There
was
was not
nothing.
and it was
an issue at all.
a peck on the forehead. Thank you, my
Hmm.
love. I
Yeah,
was like, real what?
yeah, it was nothing. It was absolutely nothing. You know, but wasn't she the one that was with the dude from Get Out?
No, Okoye was Okoye.
Yeah, that
That was
was Okoye. That wasn't it Okoye that went? Oh no, 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 no,
no,
no.
it
Okay, it
was
was
the
the other bald
captain or
head one.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah, it was the
Yeah,
other bald
Yes,
head one. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
right.
Okoye went to see her first, and then when
yeah.
she was, yeah, yeah,
Went to
okay,
see her for
right,
help.
yeah.
So
Okay,
old girl, it's old girl from Captain Falcon and Winter Soldier is
Falcon and
hooking up with
Winter
old
Soldier,
girl.
right,
Yeah.
right.
so it won't
No,
ruin it for you, but the mid credit gets a thumbs down from me. I heard the podcast. Kugler should not have
I
been
no,
making
I
decisions until after he was grieving. He revealed that the script was complete 2 weeks before Bozeman passed. If he could not direct it, then he was unqualified to do the best sequel possible. Feige could have found someone who will, or Feige could have waited for Coogler to compose himself before announcing on December 10, 2020 they wouldn't recast and Coogler was producing a new script.
mm. Okay, so um, well, we'll get into that stuff with the spoiler part, right? But
yeah, yeah,
We got
yeah.
um,
less than 5 minutes, people. Less than five
yeah,
minutes.
less than 5 minutes, and then we're gonna get into spoilers. So if you don't want to hear spoils, make sure you
You
Yeah.
look at the timer. That is how much time we got left.
Get the fuck out! No.
He said, DQ said, I was crossing my fingers for Strange 2. Sadly, nope. What?
Oh, I guess
Doctor
meaning
Strange.
he didn't like
he
Doctor Strange
he
too.
didn't like this. Yeah. No, you'll
I
like
think
this.
Black Adam the same. I like Black Adam, but Black Adam is not good at this movie. No, I'm sorry.
No, this is better than Black Adam.
Yeah.
This is better than
I
Black
went at
Adam. Right.
4:45 showing and my theater was full. Wow, that's good.
See, the thing is, this movie had a lot of emotion. Now, I didn't tear up or like I didn't really feel the emotions, but I could
Hey,
understand people that would.
hey,
I didn't have no feelings towards it, to be honest
when
with you.
he when well the first scene, I
Mm-hmm.
sort of kind of tearing up. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I kind of choked
When
up
I
a little
saw
bit,
the
but then
damn montage of the how to do the
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Marvel
yeah,
Studios, I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
I mean
Yeah.
he
No,
It
was
I
was
dead in
enjoyed
the
real.
that.
sun.
There was
Yeah,
horrible
that
part too.
yeah.
I can't think what it was.
At the end,
No,
at
not so much at the end.
the well, I mean the end it would,
The
but
mid scene credit I kind of teared up. Yeah.
The
Um.
mid
doc-
oh, the mid credit scene.
yeah.
Okay.
Doctor Supreme. I'm hearing that what people like the first one. I am so curious. I will catch it tomorrow. Yeah, it's definitely going to watch. Going to see Denzel Anza, which is better, Black Panther 2. Oh, Black Panther 2,
Yeah,
most
Black
definitely.
Panther 2. Black Panther 2 is better.
Yeah,
You know,
they're
hands
kind
down.
of two totally different movies because one is based on like a loved one and how people do, it, and the other
and
one
Black
is just
Adam's an origin
it's
story
just
too.
it's just revenge.
Right.
Right. And
Shannon inventing everything.
like the emotional stuff in Black Panther 2 kills like there's no really like emotional stuff in Black Adam, but this one there's like
Yeah,
they did some shit. I was like, oh fuck, like what?
yeah.
And 2 minutes to talk about it, but when they did it, I was like, no, this ain't happening. I was like, no, no
Somebody
way,
Black Adam.
no. In Black Panther,
Oh, um, what's up, man? Hey, y'all. Want to make sure I drop the like. Thank you, appreciate it.
appreciate it.
I will bounce at that point. Already heard parts and do not wish to hear more. Gasco, I think you're gonna like it, bro. I think you're gonna like it.
I don't see why not.
My theater only got 6 seats available. They were all damn. The Marvel intro got that intro, man.
It's lit.
That intro is
lit.
like movie was no repeat value. What?
Nah, that's not true. I'll see it again. And I didn't see it in IMAX.
Something for you. Oh, what should I give him? This is for you, Dr. Supreme.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. May God have mercy on your soul.
Oh, we forgot to one more thing. What did you guys think of Riri Williams before we get into the spoiler part?
She was better than I thought she was gonna be. I thought
I enjoyed it.
She grew on me, kind of like the females in Star Wars. At first, they irritate you, and then they grow on you.
Right.
Because when I first saw her, I thought extremely ghetto. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, she kind of grew on me. I was like, okay, and then I'm like,
first few seconds, I was like, I'm not.
She reminded me of Peter Parker when he's like talking about old movie flicks with Star-Lord for a second. So I was like, okay, all right.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time.
Okay,
that's it.
You do not want to hear any delicate, detailed parts. Now is the time for you to leave.
You better jet,
because we are about to get into it.
And spoil the shit out of this movie.
Baby.
So
I like.
I'll start off
compared to all true. I'm trying to get to the. Let me read one more. There we go. Black Adam, as far as appeared to me, action wise, 9% Wakanda was social stuff, and I don't attend comic book movies for that. Okay, whatever.
Wait, hold on. What was that?
Wait,
Black Adam far superior to me, action wise, 90% of Wakanda was emotional stuff. I don't intend comic book movies for that. Okay. That's your opinion, Dr. Supreme.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I get you, right? And I have no problem with that because I don't go to comic book movies to watch realism like the Batman and stuff like that and the Joker, right? So I don't go to see that. So if that's not your cup of tea, not an issue. But I think a lot of these superhero movies lack emotion, and that's a big problem. You know what I mean? More humor than emotion in them, and I'm just like, no. Hey, man, Pursuit of Happiness. I love that movie because it brought tears to my eyes. When he was in the bathroom with the kid, it brought tears to my eyes. So I like movies that have emotion like that, you know. And this, I had no problems with that. But what I was gonna say was, because we were talking about Riri Richard before, when she took the herb, and Riri Richards was like, "Can I get some of that?"
Yeah,
that was the exact same thing.
That was funny. Yeah, give me some of that.
Because I mean, it was just quiet because she, Shuri was just acting up. I didn't want to tell you what I'm dealing with and all this kind of stuff. And then when she punched that mannequin, like, what?
Okay, let's start at the beginning. Okay,
yes.
What we was talking about earlier with how we felt, well, somewhat emotional. Well, I felt emotional. Anzo not so much, and G Money is that it started off with Shuri in the lab, and T'Challa is dying, and she's doing everything in her power to try and save him with her technology, and she's praying to the Bastard God, give me the knowledge and the strength that I need to save my brother. And we don't see him, but all we see her working on the computer, trying to figure out stuff, and she gets to a certain percentage, and she thinks it's enough to save him. And by the time she can get into it, he done passed. And then we see Angela Bassett comes out and say he's with, what she call it? The
ancestors.
The ancestors. And that's when you start seeing all those people in the white dancing and stuff. And it was sad. It's at the grave site and stuff. And what choked me up, man, when she went back and hugged the coffin again.
Mm-hmm.
I,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
started, I
yeah.
started
Mm-hmm.
tearing up again, man. You could really feel the hurt and the love she had for her. Well, I felt it for her brother,
Mm-hmm.
and everything. As smart as she is, and all the gifts,
She
which she
couldn't
says
save him.
later on in the movie that she couldn't save her brother,
Mm-hmm.
and and they kind of paralleled it because they were saying like in real life he was secretly battling that, and then T'Challa was
Yeah,
secretly battling that. So I was like,
yeah,
that was kind of cool. They did that.
yeah. They kind of put the real life element into it because nobody knew he was sick, right?
Yeah,
In real life, and they added that into the movie. So
yeah,
that
and
was
they were
good.
And I like that. Other than him being in battle, you're gonna CGI a Black Panther in there gets killed by somebody. I accepted that what they did. I did.
I accepted it too. Like I said earlier in the non-spoiler, I'm like they'd made the right choice by not recasting. But
Right.
we're gonna get into a little spoiler part here. First, we'll ask the question because there was a question that was asked.
oh yeah.
Is Doctor
First,
Doom? Yeah,
Doctor Doom and Storm in it. That would be fuck no.
eh,
No.
negative.
Sorry. Sorry,
Sorry.
peeps.
Negative.
Nowhere in it. Not at
Nope.
Nope.
all.
Nope.
No,
So if
not even
that's
a
what you're
smell
expecting
of
to
it,
see, yep.
not even a whiff of it, none of that.
Not a hint, nothing.
But later down the
Which
road, we'll tell you.
which it
Yep,
didn't need Doctor Doom. They didn't
it
need to
didn't.
do it.
I
So I'm
Nope.
glad they
there were
didn't.
there were a lot of people saying that. Robert Storm said it yesterday. Woo! I can't wait to Sunday. Hey, if
He
y'all
said
want to
what?
have that Doctor Doom is going. I
Oh,
think strongly that Doctor Doom was behind this, pulling the strings.
uh,
Oh, I
hmm
can't wait to Sunday, Lord.
So
Oh,
you want to tell them why you can't wait for Sunday?
okay, somebody said it here. I saw it earlier. Who said it? Hey, the token black guy gave me a $5 super chat, man. I appreciate it. What
Yeah.
surprised y'all most of all? We were answered. Yeah, right here. Eyes only said it. Congratulations at Comment Chat. T'Challa and Nakia had a baby boy named T'Challa. If y'all watch the Storms live, I said this last year sometime that I thought this
Mm-hmm.
is what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And some people, I ain't calling no names, was like, and it happened. So the one person that I'm really ready to say, I told your fucking ass so, is Robert Storm. So I cannot wait to Sunday. Sunday night, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in to Storms Live.
Oh.
When I heard that, I was like, "Fuck!" Danny was right. I was like, "What the?" Because,
Hey,
like, I'm not gonna lie, Danny has had some ideas for some things, and I'm just like, "Nah, they ain't definitely doing that." So this one came around. I was like, "There's no fucking way." And then the rumors started to come out, and I'm still like, "Nah, it's bullshit." Then someone confirmed it to me, and I was like, "Oh my god, Danny was right."
I tried to tell you.
And
But
to be honest with you, that is a recast, right? Because when that kid grows up, he's gonna be T'Challa.
that's
So that's
right.
pretty much a recast. And
And the fans are gonna like it. They're not
Yeah,
gonna be like,
exactly.
we didn't see him die in some crazy off-world, off-screen, whatever. This right here makes sense how we will see T'Challa in the upcoming movies. Because
Right.
it was already a what 7-year jump,
Yep.
6 years, yeah, it was
6-year
Six.
jump.
6 years. Yeah,
Next time we
yeah.
see it, I guarantee it'll be like a 10-year jump. And he'd be like fucking 7. Shit, might be longer than that. Because he's 6 now. So it might be a
Mm-hmm.
damn 19-year jump. That make him 25. And he'll be because he probably already got them powers. It just didn't exhibit itself yet.
That's the thing I
I
question is
guarantee you.
like is due to what T'Challa took. Is he a mutant?
Well, it didn't matter anyways because Sherry pretty much created the synthetic.
Yeah,
And you see her,
Right.
planting them so more will grow.
yeah,
So they're gonna have
Hmm.
the herb
yeah.
again.
Right.
And everybody asked. We jumping all over space, but
Yeah.
she was able to take her T'Challa's DNA and got part of this plant that Namor and them found that had some of the
Right.
vibranium infused in it. and she was able to synthesize the heart-shaped herb at 98%. And then she took it and she got the powers. But when she went to the ancestral plane, she saw Killmonger. And then Killmonger was kind of,
Boy, I tell you, when that
yeah,
scene came up,
yeah.
I
I was
said,
like,
look,
yes. Then Killmonger was like, man, your daddy lied and killed his brother. He's like, and your mama, he said something about the mama. Can't remember. And he said, and your brother T'Challa, he was too
Noble.
noble, too noble to
right.
do it. Or you gonna be more like me and take care of business. And man, when she came back, she was pissed off.
Yeah,
But
see, I don't like it. I did not like it. I did
Oh
not
well,
like that scene. I did
yes,
not like
yes,
seeing him
oh,
in
yes,
the.
did you?
yes.
Okay, all right, all
No,
right.
no, he should not be in the plane because, well, I don't even really think she was in the ancestral plane, to be honest with you, because it
And
looked a lot different.
he called himself a panther too. He said when I was a panther. So
I
Uh-huh.
wondered what she saw
Yeah,
was a
but
dream, and then what she saw her mom was the actual
you're right.
ancestral
Her
plane.
her mom was in the ancestral plane when she saw him after that. Oh, and that goes to the question that's Tolkien
yeah,
asked.
yeah,
What
yeah,
surprised you the most
yeah.
is
When
that they
Queen Ramonda,
freaking
yeah,
killed. Yeah,
when they killed Queen Ramonda, I was like, what? I thought she swam to the surface. I was like, yeah, she gonna be all right. But shit, she was not.
and
Nope.
even when Riri like started to breathe again, I'm like, okay, the mom's next. This is just they're just trying to make us think that she's dead, and then next thing you know, Sherry was in the white fucking funeral suit again. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that caught me off guard. I was just like, son of a
Big Brown, you and I usually be on the same page, but I can't rock with you on this. I don't think I like the
Black
Black
Panther,
Panther
my
first one
first one
first.
more. Mm.
it's
It's
if
like
I
a
say
war.
I like this one better because of the CGI was way better.
I don't know if I liked it better than the first one.
I like them about equal.
And
Okay.
Both,
that's what I would say.
yeah. One movie had the first one had some things, better things I liked, and this one here had some better things. So I like both of
Hmm.
them. About I can't say I like definitively one better than the other one. Yeah, Sean, I enjoyed it, bro. It's a good movie, man. You can go check it out.
Yeah.
So the heart shaped herbs create the first mutant. Um, they were in some other country, and basically they were dying of smallpox. How they had Namor explains to her, and that somebody like kind of like how they did in Wakanda had a vision to go down in this underwater cave. And when he's done there, he found some kind of root, a plant or something, and they came back up and they kind of mushed it the same kind of way and this kind of stuff. But then when they took it, it kind of knocked them out. And then when they woke up, their ass was blue.
Hmm.
And Namor's mother, and they couldn't breathe there. But Namor's
Hmm.
mother was pregnant with him, and when
Pregnant.
she took it, she got in the water. And then when she had him, he was a mutant like he is now. And
I
long,
think what
long
happened was part of the vibranium meteorite landed in the ocean where they were at and
Something like that. Yeah.
caused the seaweed to grow like glowing and stuff. So that's what I'm thinking. It's seaweed that's partly vibranium, and that caused them to like, hey, you gotta get back in the water and stuff. And
yeah,
then that brings it up because okay, a lot of people I believe understand the origin of Namor in the comic books is he was born. His mom was Atlantean, but his dad was a surface dweller. It was same story they put in Aquaman. That's why DC copied that story. I do accept what they did in the movie to change it. I have no problem with it whatsoever.
I don't have no
yeah,
problems with it either. I
I
was
didn't
fine
either.
with it. I'm not
Yeah,
going to sit here and say it has to
Nick
be
picked
exactly. Oh, it had
it.
to be Atlantis and all that. I
Yeah,
didn't have a
but
problem.
Right,
the way they changed it made sense. It wasn't
right,
Hmm.
something
right.
that they just put together and like, ah, that don't make no sense. The way they did it to me, it made sense. How they did the culture, how everything else that there was somebody else because they explained it early in the movie when they said, "Well, I thought Wakanda was the only place that had vibranium," and
Brandon.
then it
Yeah.
was like, nope. And then she was able to instantly tell her mama he's wearing vibranium all over him. So that right there
Right.
alone let him know that there was vibranium in other parts of the world. So
My-
when they ingested that some kind of way, it still ain't tell us how he became a mutant though. It's just I
yes,
guess
it
that
did
was how.
because the tribe drank the vibranium.
Yeah, I'm saying, but it don't tell us why it didn't change him like that.
No,
Like
because he was
like he
being
was
No,
saying.
born.
because he was
So
being born, so it wasn't directly
it
like it was through his mom's blood, right? Whatever. So it altered his
right.
DNA. That's why he says I'm a mutant. So he basically I'm not gonna say he is the first mutant because we don't know yet. They might end up introducing something else, but yeah, he's definitely a
Apocalypse.
mutant. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
definitely a mutant.
but I mean, this
So
sucker boy, he is first he got super strength. He can fly, and when that sucker
Yeah.
flying and dart round man and doing all that
yo,
shit, man,
that was fire.
hey, he ain't no joke. They ain't spare no expense in showing what Namor can do. That
Yeah,
Right.
sucker,
that
yeah,
when
I'll
he
tell you
first
what,
attacked Wakanda, whew, I was like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that caught
that was lit.
man, it was like when the water started creeping in and
Hmm.
Nikita and Okoye was like, get
Oh,
everybody, and all of a sudden I was like, oh
who
shit.
else asked? Who asked was something that surprised us? What shocked me,
Hmm.
man, when that queen fired Okoye as general,
Yeah,
I didn't
that
see
caught
Oh,
that
me off
coming.
guard.
That was a very good scene, man. That scene was fire.
She
it
was
was good.
mad. No,
It
it was
was good.
true. You asked me to you could take my daughter to do your thing, and then she gets captured. I I don't
Hmm.
blame her. I don't blame her at all.
Hmm.
I'd be pissed
But
off
even
too.
the scene where she's talking to Namor and like they're having a conversation, Namor's telling her the
Ooh,
backstory. I enjoyed that too. I
ooh.
was like, yeah,
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
was great.
I
Do
like
you
that.
think Namor
You
was
know,
playing her?
what do you mean?
No, I don't
I
think
think
so.
I think he was playing because he was being all nice to her and trying to convince her, and then he was telling Mama, "If you don't do what I'm saying, I'm gonna kill her." So he like they was
Yeah,
had some kind of bond and stuff going, but I think he would have killed her ass just as sure as we sitting here.
I don't think he was playing her. I just think he ended up because his whole thing was to get the scientists, right? And then he was talking
Right.
about, Wakanda uniting with him. So I don't think he was playing with her because even at the end, he says, "Don't worry, they will come. They're an ally." So he still has some
I
kind
didn't take it
of,
that way. I think he's saying like I still got plans to get back on top because when they attack Wakanda, they'll turn to us.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
right, right, right,
He
right,
still has
right.
a
Yeah.
certain plan, but his plan is to have Wakanda allies with them, right? And then they're gonna
Mm,
see when the real world comes for Wakanda, that's when he's gonna get his wish to have him and Wakanda or his world and Wakanda fight
yeah.
humans.
Somebody said
Now,
earlier that they emasculated. I don't think they emasculated Namor.
I don't think they emasculate him neither.
no,
Namor
what are you
was
talking about?
he,
What?
somebody asked that.
No, I don't think they did that.
No.
No. She just okay. Shuri is one of the smartest people on the planet. Her and Riri together were able to find a way and break down and found his weakness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right here. I hear Namor was emasculated. No, he was not.
Mm-mm.
That is
No,
not true,
no,
DQ.
Mm-mm.
no, no,
They
no.
they outsmarted him because 95% of the show he was on top. In the
He was a
fight scene,
badass.
in the fight
Oh
scene,
yeah,
he
he was
the
fucking
fight
kicking
scene he was
ass.
kicking her ass, man.
Hmm.
Even when
Even
she had
when,
him, even when she had him
yeah.
weakened, he still figured a way to get out of it. So
Hmm.
no.
Yeah, he
And when
almost got away until she got out of that spear and like, oh no, and then she blew that
the
the
the engine,
Wakanda ship. Yeah,
yeah,
fucked his
yeah,
ass
man.
up.
This
She
Namor was
had
trying
him.
And
to sip over Sue
when
Storm,
he
but
punched,
5 years
when
old.
when he punched M'Baku in the chest,
Woo!
Yeah.
and
M'Baku, like
M'Baku
he was
went
like, oh,
flying.
I'm still
Yeah, he
living.
lost his
I
breath,
was
but
sitting there like,
he's
oh shit.
like,
I was
uh,
sitting like, damn.
yeah, yeah.
To
That
me
was that
now,
was.
and one of the things I've been in some movies even less time than this, I'd be like, oh, looking at my watch. I didn't look at my watch one time. I didn't look. I looked at my
No, I haven't either.
I
The
looked at my
pacing,
phones. because
Right.
people were blowing me up. I'm like, what the fuck? Leave me alone. But
Yeah,
looking
mine
at
was
my
getting nailed all night.
looking at my watch, we like, oh, it's just gonna be over. I never got that.
I had a little bit with the pacing, but after it, I mean, when it ended with certain points, and after that, no problem.
What pissed
Yeah.
me off was I had to use the bathroom twice. I was like, fuck.
Me too.
Oh,
Me
my
too.
brother had to use the bathroom one time. He called me, he's like, what
Me
happened?
too.
Well,
Pissed
luckily,
me off.
the theater was right beside the bathroom, so I ran up the damn ramp,
Uh-huh.
did my business, and
What
so
part did you go? Because I went
I
right
went when
before he goes to talk to Namor.
no, I went
And-
right at the end when she got to the place where the girls stay at in
Okay,
Tahiti
yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
and she was like crying. I don't care about that. And then the other one was like, I think when the agent came on the scene after they had that fight on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, what was Namor's, I guess, brother or henchman? A
No,
tuna?
no, it's a tumor.
Man,
And
a
you
tuna wasn't no
now,
joke.
and
Hey,
you know, Danny, back in the day, a tumor tried to take over Atlantis.
It was his enemy. Yeah.
Yeah.
hey,
So
that
now I
fight
think
with
it.
Okoye at the beginning on
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah,
bridge, that shit was lit,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, that
yeah,
fight. That was a
yeah.
very good fight. Now,
Yeah,
what I
that was
don't
fun.
like, the one thing I didn't like was that suit they made for Okoye
I
and
wasn't a
the other
big fan of
girl.
it either.
Oh yeah, that.
It looked predatorish or something. I was like,
You talking about that blue thing?
that blue
Yeah,
suit.
Yeah, I
didn't
wasn't too crazy about that.
same
Not
here.
at
I wasn't
all.
too crazy about the suits, but you know, the scene where they're on the ship, and first off, I gotta say when Namor's crew was in the water and they were doing that singing and people
Yeah.
were jumping in the boat
Yeah.
and shit, I was like, that is lit, bro. I like that.
That's like a siren in real life.
Yeah,
And
now
Yeah.
look, there's
you know?
two things about that. One that remind me of The Happening, where they started jumping off the cliff. Two, back in the day, in the old Namor cartoon from the '66, there was a character called Lorelei that made guys do certain things, jump off ships and stuff like that. She was a sea siren. So I was like, okay, that was good. Okay, I see what you're doing. Nice, very
Hey,
nice.
Gus Webb, I agree with you, man. I laughed
Yeah,
at
that
that
made
too.
me laugh too.
That shit was funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
Bald headed demon.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
That was funny.
or when Riri told her about
Called
her
it.
ashy head.
Yeah. You should be ashamed with that. What right here, that
Ashy
ashy
bald
head.
head. I was like, okay.
And they made her head look so doggone long, elongated. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, her hair look long. Fresh news 247. Was y'all shocked to see Viv pop up?
Yeah. Are you talking about Viv or are you talking about Val?
Oh,
Talking
Val,
about
yeah.
Val. Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah, Val.
Yeah. The one from
Louis
Winter
Strikers?
Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah. I was too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like sitting like, what?
Is she
what
playing like a double agent or something? Because I didn't think she was a good
Oh
guy.
no, she's scheming something.
No, she wasn't a double agent. She was doing that because she knew that what's
Ross.
his name? Ross
I
was
I didn't
doing
think,
something.
I didn't think she would arrest him though. I was shocked to see her do that.
Well, I think she has her own agenda right now. So
Yeah.
yeah, she was like, yeah, you know what? Valentina, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't think they fired Angela Bassett, bro. I think she probably just didn't want to do it no, maybe, or it made sense to her to get killed.
I wouldn't even say it made sense to her. I think it made sense to the story because right, for them to be the Black Panther, they have to be king, right? Or queen. So
but at the end they didn't say queen, sure. They
I
said
know.
princess.
Yeah,
like,
they just still call the
should be the
princess.
queen.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I caught that too, and I was like, oh, I think that was a mistake.
Yeah,
it should be Queen Shirley.
Yeah.
You know, and then Prince T'Challa as the kid, right?
Yeah. Now, I didn't have no problem with that, but when he said it, I was like, yes.
But even that scene when she's by the fire, you know, and they're showing pictures of Chadwick Boseman and she's crying and stuff, I was like, yeah, man, they did a good job.
Yeah. Well, sorry, I thought it was interesting that she's barely been in the movie, so they expect fans to be doing their homework at this point. Hey, I definitely this really got me excited to see what well, we know the first movie is going to be Quantumanium. I don't
Hmm.
know.
Right.
Um,
That's surprising. They and I know some people was like they didn't tie into that. I'm like, no, it's a different phase. We're going to a different phase right now. So no, we don't
Hmm.
need to tie into that.
I was just find it weird that there was only one end credit scene though.
yeah, I did too.
Yeah, it's true
But
too. Because
they,
usually they do two, but no.
Hmm.
they didn't set anything up except a potential recast of Black Panther.
Right.
Right.
That's one thing they did. They didn't try and set up no other movie or now an end scene credit would have been perfect with Doom, saying maybe having his cameras on, like things are going according to plan or whatever or something.
Hmm.
Right,
Or
because they got phase 5 and 6 are gonna be the multiverse saga and it's gonna end with Secret Wars and Doom had something to do with Secret Wars. So
Well,
I mean
maybe they don't know when they're gonna do the next Black Panther movie. You
right.
know
yeah,
what I mean?
what
'Cause
that meant when he came off and said, "I challenge you for the throne." I don't understand that. So is he king now?
Well, he don't
he's
want to be Black Panther, but he
he's
wants
gonna
the throne.
yeah, he's
Well,
gonna be king.
Yeah, he's gonna be
Yeah,
king.
M'Bako's gonna be king of Wakanda.
and she's just gonna be the protector.
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much.
Okay.
That's why because she was supposed to fight, right? She was supposed to be there. And that's when he said that the protector won't be here. I want to fight for the throne. Well, obviously there'll probably be no one to fight him for it, so he's gonna get the throne.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the king of Wakanda.
Well, in the comic books, he was king of Wakanda.
At
So
one point, yeah.
yeah,
I don't have a
Yeah, it
problem with that.
was.
yeah.
I think in the old Disney cartoon, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, he was king for a second till T'Challa showed up and beat him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
But
man ape.
what do you
Can't
guys
say.
think of
Go ahead.
because I thought, well, I don't know if I thought, I didn't think she was gonna do it, but I actually thought they might have killed Namor at one point. Because when that fire went off, I was like, wait a minute, did they kill Namor? And then they showed that it was
We
just his
thought the
back
same.
where,
I thought the same thing. I was sitting there like, wait a minute, you're gonna cure off an anti-hero that you might need down the road? Don't do that. And I was
yeah.
like, Dad, because I was like thinking about, well, they killed Killmonger in the
Hmm.
last one, so I was like, man. And to answer everybody's question, everybody's wondering if Killmonger's still alive. No, he's dead.
Yeah,
He is
yeah,
dead.
yeah, yeah,
Thunderbolts might be about them taking on Wakanda. I don't know. I could see that because they definitely at every turn trying to
yeah.
get
That wouldn't happen with
Wakanda
Bucky.
Vibranium.
resources and all this
You
kind of
got Bucky
stuff.
part of the team? Nope.
And it would make sense, right? Because like you said, everybody's trying to get the vibranium from Wakanda, and they're talking. I heard they're talking about doing some more Wakanda stuff on Disney Plus. So yeah, it's
Mhm.
definitely a possibility. You know.
But
Well, one thing was
if you
too.
do it if you do it with the Thunderbolts trying to stop, stop the vibranium or something with the scrolls involved, I can see it. But
Mm.
And she took Riri's suit too. Apparently, that
yes,
was made with
yes.
because she asked, "Is this Stark Tech?" Because she recognized some of the stuff that Riri was doing.
Hmm.
Now wait. Now here's the thing. She didn't let her take the suit, but didn't they hook up Sam with new wings with vibranium?
Yeah, they did. They gave
Uh,
her the
I'm
suit.
like saying, like, okay, what's the difference?
well,
I
maybe
mean,
because she was only 16. You know what I
maybe,
mean?
yeah,
Her
yeah.
age. That's why.
I wonder
But
can oh boy wings go back because didn't she cut one of his wings off his foot?
Oh
she
yeah,
yeah
she took that
yeah.
motherfucker off. I
Hmm.
said, oh yeah, the crowd was cheering in my theater. He's like, yeah. So I was like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
I'm sure he could. I'm sure he can grow them back.
Oh yeah, he'll
But
grow it back.
Then you
but
said Thunderbolt will be fighting Wakanda since Miss Valentine was there. It's possible because she got a lot of intel. Because how the hell she bugged Wakandian tech? I was like, that don't make sense. But she said she bugged the bracelets before he got
yeah,
there. She heard
yeah.
all of the
Yeah.
conversation between
Conversation.
him. But how the hell you bug something like that?
Hmm. Yeah. I have no idea, but yeah, she's definitely because from the beginning, right? And like I said, we talked about in the non-spoiler part. Yo, so for you guys that don't know, there was an attack on Wakanda, right? And
Right.
it was from the French. But when they opened up the safe, the Dora Milaje was there, man, and just that shit was
Yeah,
fire.
yeah, that
Oh
fight
yeah,
scene.
yeah, yeah.
And then
And
she
then,
brought him in there,
Lit their
boy.
ass up.
ooh,
When she brought him in there, that shit was funny because that little French woman, she's talking
uh-huh,
all this little stuff.
uh-huh,
Man, shit. Man.
Oops. Oops.
Man, Angela Bassett looking good in that purple dress, boy. Had the
yes,
arms and shoulders looking all chocolatey
yes.
brown.
And
You
she brought
lost.
This
she
is a
You
brought
you
them
olive.
for
lost our
This
protector.
is an olive branch. Next time we will respond much more fierce or some shit.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm
facts.
about to show my blackness, but Lakita Lalambo in that scuba suit.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
You saw that too? Oh my goodness. Yeah. She
When,
had she
and
had a
then
donkey. I was
she
like,
was with next to Lakita. I was like, you hurt my
I was
feelings,
like,
man. You hurt my
holy
Uh-huh.
feelings.
moly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I just had to say.
Yeah, she
No,
was
no.
wearing that outfit, bro.
Uh-huh.
She was wearing that outfit. I definitely saw that.
Yeah, there was a little thing with her on Twitter with this little dress, and when it scrolls up, you see the back, and I was like, "Ooh, damn,
Yeah.
okay."
Yeah.
The Danka. She has the body.
Yeah,
Baby got back.
mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, Okoye could have done what she done though. They make Okoye out to be an idiot. I don't think she would. But when she started crying and begging the queen,
Mm-hmm.
that shit kind of got. I was like, damn. And then that man
Yeah,
said, look,
I
this
wasn't
man,
expecting that,
this
but
man
I don't
turned.
blame the queen for saying what she did. I'm like, you asked me to take
Nah.
my daughter to do this, and now you got her captured.
That was
Yeah,
grief speaking because
yeah, yeah.
She know Corey was one of the little clan because in the other movie it was her, the Queen, Black
mhm.
Panther, and Shuri had a little joke there about that he's like an antelope in headlights.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. But you see, but she did say that when Killmonger took over Wakanda, she did say that
Yeah.
you guys went with him instead of,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
She did
yep.
call that
You're
out.
right.
Yeah.
yeah, she
Yeah, she
called
called
that
her
out.
out for that. You're right. You're right.
So I don't really blame her for what she did, but I do agree with you that she could have did everything Okoye did. She could have been the one to do it, you know.
Yeah.
But they
Right.
needed something for Okoye to do.
Not Corey, but Topunga or whatever her name is.
Yeah, Lupita.
Lapita.
Peter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'll probably see it again because I didn't see it in IMAX. IMAX was too full, so I had to see it just on the regular screen.
Oh yeah,
But,
our IMAX is here with jacked up. We saw it on regular.
but
Yeah,
I
it was
want
jacked
to
up.
see it on IMAX. No, if I had to go IMAX, I would have to sit in the front, like the way on the bottom, and there's no
Mhm.
freaking way I'm watching an IMAX movie like that. I did that one time for Attack of the Clones, and I will never do that again. I'll never do that again.
Man,
You
we
got
went from 19 people to 6. It was like, no.
well, yeah, they're pretty sure there's a few people that haven't seen it yet, right? So
Yeah.
they don't want to get it
But
spoiled.
I give this movie shit. I give it a fucking 10. I can't give it a 10. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because one thing that a couple things that, but my grade is A minus, and my number grade is a 9 out of 10. That's what I give it. And I'm probably going back tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Saturday. Take my grandson because he wanted to see it, but he had a house full of friends, and I'm not taking all of them.
I got you.
Yeah, you ain't trying to spend $100 to go to the movie, eh, Danny?
I spent 24 today just on me, and that was a ticket, a drink, and nachos.
Mm-hmm.
$24.
Facts. Expensive. I'm with you too. I give it a 9 out of 10 for sure.
Yeah, I'll go with the 9 out of 10. I think my biggest takeaway is that the pacing
Mm-hmm.
kind of got a little slow. Other than that, it's an emotional, deep movie. I think Marvel's best take of with showing emotion and including action at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the one thing that they did not do in this movie, which I really appreciated, is that they didn't have a serious moment and then kill it with some sort of joke.
Thank you.
All the jokes
None of
hit.
Thank you.
All the
Yes.
jokes hit, and they
Yes.
didn't linger in it too long. They didn't have one like that continuous joke like the Fat Thor. They didn't have that, or the damn Holland goats. They didn't have none of that. You said the joke, it was appropriate, and you kept on going.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
That's what I
yeah.
appreciated about the movie
Yeah.
because Marvel has a lot. They like to do that a lot. You know what I mean? Put these little
Mhm.
jokes in serious moments and kill the moment, but
Right.
they didn't do that in this movie. So
No,
I
not
appreciate
at
that.
all. Not at all.
So we definitely appreciate everyone that come. Trying to think we missed anything. I don't think I don't think we missed anything. It was
Not that
a
I
very
can
good
think
movie.
I
of.
think I don't know. I can't. I think we got. I think we hit all the points. I think it's just it's a good movie. Go out and see it.
Yeah.
Don't look at the
Good.
internet. Look at the clips. Get your ass out there. You want to do a matinee? Do a matinee. You want get it IMAX. It's a good movie.
Yeah,
Great.
it's
I
worth
enjoyed it.
the money. One of the first things I always say when I critique a movie is when I walk out that I would feel like I waste my money. I did not waste. I did not feel like I wasted
Nope.
$25 that I went to see it. It
Nope.
was good, so I think
Yeah.
you'll enjoy it. I'm gonna spend another $50. I guarantee you Saturday when I go again with my grandson. So
Nice.
And
definitely
I
check it
was
out.
one. And I was one
Yeah,
of the
what you?
biggest skeptics of it.
Yeah,
And you know what I mean? I was like, wow, I'm happy. I'm
what
glad.
your son think?
He said the same thing I did. He liked it, but he said it was a little dragged on a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
The pacing's just only bad part about the thing, but it's a good movie.
His biggest issue was it took too long for them to show her in the Black Panther outfit. He was like,
Mhm.
I just want to see Black Panther. I didn't come here to watch this Wakanda stuff. I want to see the Black Panther. So that was his issue.
I
I was
think they
like,
kind
you
of
got
had
to
to build
build
up the
up to it.
story. Yeah,
Yeah,
because at first she wasn't feeling the Black Panther.
yeah.
But then she knew that was the only way. After talking to Namor and seeing what the hell he could do, she
hmm
then knew that's the only way she could be on equal ground. And he still was wearing her ass out.
Yep,
Yeah.
Right.
yep.
So
But she could fight though. I was like, okay. And that
yeah,
scene where the Namor's people were climbing up the boat and the Dora Milaje came on the side, and I was like, yeah, that was pretty dope.
yeah,
Yeah. That was dope.
yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
I love that to death.
I'll say this: if they give Ryan Kruger Secret Wars, I have no issues with it.
Hey,
Nope.
I
Rob
Nope.
made a good point,
Not at
man.
all.
This is his lowest Rotten Tomato score movie he's done. And it was like an 86, if I remember correctly. All the rest of the
hmm
ones, and he went through a whole list of them. I think like 4 or 5 movies. 98, 95, 96. This is the lowest one. So Ryan Coogler, he got the magic touch. So I ain't mad at him, man. Good job, Mr. Coogler. Good job.
Absolutely,
Beautiful.
absolutely.
Like I said,
Made
I
me a
think
believer.
if he gets Oscar nomination, it's fine.
No, I ain't saying all that.
I'm not looking at that, but I think Angela Bassett should be a consideration
Mm,
For what?
for
for
Oscar.
Oscar, no.
I would have to see more
It was
movies for me to
yeah,
see.
she wasn't long enough. She did her
Yeah.
thing on the part she did, but Oscar movie like a movie when the person is really the main person in the movie and kind of carries the movie.
What does you
I
look at
thought
it? She was
Well,
most
no, she could get
majority in the
supporting.
movie. She was
Yeah, she could
uh,
so.
get supporting.
she's in the first and second act,
Yes,
and
I
the third
agree. I
act.
agree. Supporting, yeah, I agree. Supporting,
She
I
might
agree.
get
I'll agree
that
with that.
maybe, but she ain't. I don't think she's gonna get off of that movie. I'd be shocked if she did. I wouldn't be
I would
angry
be
or
too.
upset, but I'd be shocked.
I
I'd be
agree. She
shocked.
might get nominated, but I don't think it should be a win.
I don't think she'll
So
get nominated.
It's
Support.
hard because they don't really nominate,
superhero movies.
superhero
I
movies
know.
like that. You know what I mean? So I don't think she will get nominated, but her performance was really, really
Yeah,
good. So
yeah.
can't even deny that.
She'll get the love in some minor award show or something like that.
They just shouldn't have killed her, man. I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah, I didn't like
Yeah,
that choice.
that broke my heart too. I was feeling like,
Yeah, like
damn.
I wasn't a fan of that choice either.
neither was I. Neither was I. And I know there was something else that I didn't like, and I was going to talk about it, but it's slipping my mind. I know it'll come to me when I see it again, but there was something that I was just like, well, wait a minute, why didn't they just do this? Oh, I don't remember what it is. Okay, so when they were going to fight no more, and they're on the boat, right? And
Uh-huh.
they only had one sonic thing on the boat. I'm like, why do you only have one sonic? Like that was bringing the sonic blast in the water. They only had one on the boat. I would have filled the whole bottom of that boat with those fucking sonic
I'm
things
trying to
Or
figure
alone.
out
the sides. Or
how
the
can the
sides.
water
I
bombs
forgot
cause
about
that
that.
much
Yeah.
damage?
The water bombs too.
The
Yeah,
water
causing
bombs out
damage.
of
Yeah.
control.
What'd you think,
Yeah.
Mike?
What up, Mike? Just got out.
What'd you think? Did you like it? Yeah or nay? We gave it a 9 out of 10.
Absolutely.
What'd
I
you
thought
give it?
I thought it was really well done.
No, yeah, it was well done. It's definitely the phase 4 that we needed.
The end to it, anyways. That's for
The
sure.
end of it, yeah,
You know.
definitely.
But like I said, like I was saying, I'm like, so why? Okay, so you know that those sonic noise sounders is fucks them up, right? Why
Why
Right.
wouldn't you
not?
feel
Why not equip like
the
all
whole
the
bottom
beds?
of the boat? Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
And then I
Well,
like
that's what I'm
how.
saying. The sides, they were crawling up the sides. Yeah, hit
yeah.
them.
It should have on the sides, everything.
So I guess it only affect men because the women put their headphones in, the earphones in. I mean the earplugs.
No, you're
Mm-hmm.
talking about when they hit the
Namor's
eh,
people.
Namor's people.
Yeah, right. So remember when they were in the boat, Danny, towards the end,
Uh huh.
and the boat had that little sonic blast that was
That was
blasting
metal.
in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying, why didn't they fill the whole
Oh yeah.
boat up with those things?
I'd have the whole bottom of my boat filled with that shit.
Right, because she destroys one and that's it. And I'm like, no, I would have felt the whole boat out.
Nail that
Yeah.
shit.
Right?
And that was an ugly ass boat. I don't know what the hell it was. It had.
Yeah, it was ugly. It was ugly.
Look like something out of a
Mike,
video.
what you give it, bro? We about to get out of here. You gave it a. What was your grade? Your score?
Hope you liked it. I hope you liked it.
The other person you took me in a private chat. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Okay. I wanted to watch it to see, but you came on, so I'll probably just
Oh, there he goes.
check it
I
out.
like the first one better, but this one was good. The final battle between the Wakandans and the fish people were meh. And now the queen is dead. That frees up Angela to take her proper place in the
Storm.
MCU and Storm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they still wouldn't do that though, unfortunately.
No.
And if they did do Storm, I think they want to go younger. I think she
Yeah.
had her time to be Storm, but yeah.
Yeah, she should have been stormed.
I'll be honest with you though, Mike. I think it's up there with the first one. I thought it was really good. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those sequels that didn't fail and should have been. It's on that level of the first one because when they make it, a lot of films got that sophomore, like what's it called, sophomore effect,
mhm.
where
Slump.
the first one does good and then the second one's like, what the fuck were y'all thinking?
Yeah. Well, MCU, they pretty much pick their directors and then they do a pretty good job at it. So
Right.
I
And by
was
Kevin,
I was worried about it. I'm not gonna lie, you guys know I was really worried about this movie.
right. It's like
nah.
Kevin came out back from vacation, like, Ryan, hook this up, man. I
Yeah,
got your
no,
back.
he did.
I don't know if it were. I was just concerned. I didn't want it to be like totally stinking up, and I gotta kind of sit here and kind of make shit up and defend it. If you don't like it, that's your opinion. But I just think
You don't want to be dumbed down because that's what's going on. We got a dumbed down thing
this is
going
not a
on
bad
in this
movie.
phase.
Anyone that says it's bad, I question their choice in movies.
No, it's not bad. It's not
No,
bad.
no.
Especially
It's entertainment.
if you're gonna sit there and say like, Thor: Love and Thunder was better.
Yeah.
Like There's
So
Oh
no
yeah,
way.
see, that's a problem.
or Eternals or some
Or
crazy like that.
yeah.
And
Hmm.
again, I have not finished Thor: Love and Thunder, and I just not got
I
the
really enjoyed
motivation
it.
to do it.
It's sad as fuck, but I'm sure they're going to age up and say, oh yeah,
Hmm.
already they did it. 6 years done passed. So next time we see him, he'll be a teenager. Maybe the same age as Riri.
Probably.
Might be a young Avenger.
Yep. So
We'll see. Because Sherry did what she had to do for this movie, but
Hmm.
we already know that she wasn't all they weren't going to keep her as a Black Panther forever,
no,
right?
No.
no.
So
They did it the same way they did the comic books. She wasn't a Black Panther. She's a Black Panther for a while.
hmm
She wasn't,
Right.
and now when T'Challa is ready, he'll come and he'll be the prince. He'll
hmm
take on the mantle, and then that gives him plenty enough time to kind of let the morning even go and more time pass by.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, bam, boom. How much
yeah.
time passed between Christopher Reeve, Superman, and Brandon Ruth? It was a good many years, wasn't it?
Oh
Well,
yeah. Massive.
I I don't know because the Brandon Ralph is like a direct sequel to Superman 2. So he had a kid in that, so it was about 7 years because
Okay,
the kid was like 7.
Superman 4 came out when?
Yeah, but when Brandon Ralph movies come on, you gotta erase all of those movies because they're not canon anymore.
What? I'm not talking about Cam. I'm talking about recasting.
Oh.
When
Oh
did
yeah,
Superman 4
that was
come
way
out?
after. That was way after.
Nobody said nothing about that. It took a while before they recast Superman, correct? My argument is
Yeah.
it took a while whenever Christopher Reeve died as Superman, as Clark Kent Superman. Nobody was fussing and going on about how long it took for them to recast and get a second one.
Well, they only recasted it because they weren't really those last Superman movies were trash and they weren't
Uh,
really
it came
gonna
out
do it.
in 1987 was Superman 4.
Hmm.
When did Superman, what was it called? Superman.
Superman Returns.
When did Superman Returns come out? 2006. So from 87 to 2006, there was no Superman.
Hmm.
So I mean that's my argument. So they people are
Yeah,
booking
yeah, but
stuff.
that's because they weren't planning on doing any Superman movies, though. It's
Yeah,
not
but
because they had a plan to do Superman. You
no,
know
but
what
I'm
I mean?
saying there was nobody that I can remember that is balls to the walls, knocking on the table, da 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 da. Recast Superman, recast Superman. They did it when they wanted to, and no one was arguing about that point. Same thing I'm saying now. Maybe right now, initially, Kevin Feige don't want to recast me. Y'all said yourself after seeing this, they think that was the right move. But who is to say in 4 or 5 years their point on that won't change? Is the only point that I'm saying.
Right.
I think it's going to change. I think they're going to recast him by another 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. Well, that's what the kid is for, right? I get
Yeah,
you. I just think that the examples don't kind of match up. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, they would have recasted him sooner if they were planning on doing, like, let's say it was in 1997 or whatever the year you said for
hmm
the last Superman 4. So if they planned to do one in 1990, they would have recasted him. You know what I mean? So the only reason why they didn't took so long is because that they had no Superman movies in plan. But this in Marvel, they have a plan to have more Black Panther movies. So I think it's kind of a
rejected.
different situation.
You know that remind me of what's going on because I've seen on YouTube some guys are bitching about you don't recast T'Challa, but you're gonna recast General Ross. I'm like,
Ross. Hmm.
he's a minor character. He's not as big as the Black Panther. I mean, come on, use your sense. I mean, damn.
Yeah. No, I hear you. He was in
They
like
turned
what
into a Superman
7 minutes
movie
of a
with Nicolas
movie.
Cage, but it's
Right.
not. But it got canceled because
Yeah,
Tim Burton was supposed to be directed, but Batman
yeah.
Returns did so well in the box office. Who in the
Yeah.
fuck wants to see Nicolas Cage as Superman? I'm glad that did got canceled.
No, I seen they try to do that, and I saw some stills. I was like, ugh,
Well, there's a documentary about it.
yeah,
There's a documentary about them trying to make it. The reason why they didn't make it is, well, basically is because of studio interference. One of the bosses, he didn't want Superman to be able to fly or some shit like that. He wanted the big boss at the end to be like some huge spider that Superman was supposed to fight, and it was really weird what they wanted to do with that. Yeah, it was really weird. So I don't know. I just think that DC was knee deep in Batman at the time. They didn't care about Supes. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Mike. Exactly. That's the reason why. It's because they didn't really care about doing any Superman movie. But like I said, I said it earlier. I think that they made the right choice by not recasting because it just would have felt weird. You know what I mean? You would have had this
right,
big tribute to T'Challa at the beginning with the scroll, and then you have someone else playing him. It would have been like, yeah, probably poor taste. So I think they
yeah.
did a good
I,
job. Now, if they want to
no,
do another one 5 years down the line and have the kid take over the mantle and he's the new T'Challa, then that's fine. 100%. I agree with that. But yeah, I
yeah,
agree with
I
the
do,
decision.
I do agree with that.
You know,
Let's see. We'll remember superhero films in the 90s and 2000s were frowned upon casting for actors. Tim
that's true
said, "Not
too.
everybody in Hollywood star wants to be a part of these theme parks." DC was knee deep in Batman at that time. They didn't care about soups.
Hmm.
The doc
Yeah,
is great. The movie
the
sounded neat
doc.
though. I don't
Oh,
know what
the
that.
documentary about Superman Lives.
The movie sounded neat though. A lot of action scenes.
No, no, it
Yeah.
did not, Shifty. No, it did not. No, it did not. It sounded like trash.
What are you talking
And
about?
there's, huh? The Nicolas
What are
Cage
you-
Superman movie they were gonna do.
I don't know. Yeah.
It sounded
You
like
get
trash.
some
And
good
the
flack.
suit that they were planning on putting him in looked horrible as well. But
Well,
that's
we
you know.
we've been on here an hour and 13 minutes. I think we'll be that long. But yeah, definitely we all liked it. We gave it a 9 out of 10. Um, the Death of Superman Lives.
Yeah,
And
the death of Superman. That's right.
I'm definitely going to see it probably again Saturday. My grandson wants to go. So I'm going to see it. Like I said, um, things that stood out in my mind was that opening montage. It kind of choked me up a little bit. With the Queen dying, I didn't expect to see that. And I didn't expect to see the Queen kind of go off on a Okoye. And I really didn't see why. Well, I do see. At first, I didn't see the movie, but now I see it now as I'm playing it back in my mind. Um, what do you say? I wonder how the recast people would have felt if they did. You missed
Recast
it.
T'Challa.
Anzo said that he was one of the people that wanted it recast, but now he sees that they did the right thing by not recasting him
No,
now.
they did the right thing. They did the right thing.
But Anzo is an anomaly because there's another person and he didn't like it a bit, and they should have done this.
Nah,
Make him,
it
make him
wouldn't. Like I said, it would have looked. It would have felt weird. You know what I mean? Because they would have probably still had the opening intro with all those pictures of Chadwick Boseman, and then boom, you're watching the movie and there's someone else playing
Yeah.
T'Challa.
No, they did
yeah.
the
It would
right
have felt
thing.
weird.
They
It would
did.
have felt
Ryan
weird.
Coogler did the right thing.
What they have said, oh, so Marvel saying we're easily replaceable. I
Mm,
don't know, but
I,
I think they did the right thing, and I think the tribute that they gave to him, like I said, that opening montage when they did the Marvel Studios and they showed
yeah,
all of his clips and stuff, I was
yeah.
like, oh man,
I can
that is
tell you, like I said, you guys got to understand when you see that montage, look what happens to your theater. Because my theater, you could hear a pin drop. It got
Mm-hmm.
quiet.
and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
when they showed that coffin with his arms crossed, and they did that at the end, and that thing took him up in the spaceship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that was and what really caught me, man, when she hugged the coffin, man. Shuri,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
she
yeah,
she was
yeah.
she was really hurt. So
Hmm.
I really enjoyed that. But
Yeah, she did a good job. I was
yeah,
impressed with her
Oh yeah, she
performance.
yeah.
Letitia Wright did a good job.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, Tim's talk. We about to be out too, bro. 'Cause my eyelids are getting heavy. But
Hmm.
me not
Yeah.
recasting Charlotte was a big mistake. Well, we disagree with you, brother. I
Yeah, I
think
think it was.
if you see the end, the mid scene,
You see
whatever
this
for
movie.
credit, you see they put that in place. So you gotta. Oh hell, man! I can't wait to pirate this movie.
Nerd Man is here. Oh God, Nerd Man is really good, man.
Yep.
It's really good, Nerd Man.
Yes. Yes. No matter how
So
much of an MCU hater you are, you should love it.
he
Chillmonger
won't.
would be happy. My theater cheered for Riri. He ain't happy, bro. He's not happy with the unseen credit, and he wish another this and that. I'm not even getting it to chill and give him a headache. But thank y'all for coming. We definitely appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
And
Yes, thank you.
catch us Sunday on Storms Live, me and Anzo, and when Robert Storm we watch because I predicted something that came true, and I can't wait to say I told you.
Yeah, we know.
I told you, Anzo, you were safe, but somebody
Hmm.
else ain't.
Yeah, yeah, I know, but I was still on the bandwagon. I was the one that said that was stupid.
Uh, uh,
I said it's on the stupid. I'm like, I don't want them to do that. That's stupid. I still think it's stupid. You know
uh,
what I mean? But it makes sense the way they did it. It makes sense because you can recast him later down the line. You know what I
yep.
mean? You don't have to give some stupid story about he's off in space fighting somebody or some crap like that,
Exactly.
which I
Exactly.
probably wouldn't
That's
have
all I'm
liked that.
saying. That is all I'm saying. All
Hmm.
right, people. Until next time, take it easy.
Peace.
Peace.